Your hands now move just this much. Your fingers are turning inwards. Your hips make the sound of a rocking chair with every step you take. Your legs have swollen more than you thought your skin could possibly expand. Scary? Arthritis. Good morning, Madam Toastmaster. Good morning, mentors. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. I am Sarthak Vaishya. Arthritis is a disease that shows up on the outside but eats you from the inside. It is a degenerative disease in which the cartilage in between the joints slowly gets over, eventually reaching a point where there is none, stopping all movement that could possibly be there. Even if it just means having a grip tight enough to hold the spoon to put the food in your mouth. More than 1 crore cases of arthritis are reported in our country every single year. That means in the last 10 years and the next 10 years together, we'll have 20 crore cases. 20 crore! That's more than 20% of our population. And the cure for it? None. So, how do people get arthritis? But first, did you guys know that there are more than 100 types of arthritis? The one that I just explained about is rheumatoid arthritis. Millions of people affected. But how do these people get the disease? It's not infectious. Well, not all of them. There are many reasons because of which arthritis comes into being. One of the primary ones being neglect. Neglect of pain, neglect in childhood, neglect in nutrition, neglect in lifestyle. Lifestyle diseases, as they call them, are diseases like diabetes or high blood pressure, cholesterol. But I strongly believe that arthritis is a lifestyle disease as well. Let's take a deeper look. The people majorly affected by arthritis are people above the age of 40. Amongst these, the gender that's majorly affected are women. Want to know why? Neglect. Have a look at your own mother. The women in our nation do not want to talk about their issues. She has her problems. She has her pain. She has a lot of pain and misery, but she never talks to anyone in her family about them, thinking that she'll add to theirs, not realizing that these issues will come up, and when they eventually do come up, it's too large and too tough to handle, and hence incurable. That is the issue. The women in our nation are undernourished. They're neglected as children, especially in the rural areas. They don't have easy access to resources like milk and other dairy products. These dairy products have something very essential in them which is required to prevent diseases like arthritis: calcium. And with the lack of calcium, what eventually happens is they develop themselves with a weak and fragile skeletal system. Arthritis can be prevented at the early stages of development, but not a lot of people get to reap the benefits. Want to know why? Neglect. Neglect of pain. थोड़ा सा दर्द ही तो है, पेन किलर खा लेती हूँ. It's just a little pain. I'll have a little painkillers. Stop it. Your parents want you to become doctors. Guess what? You're not. So stop taking those painkillers and go to an actual doctor who will do an actual diagnosis of the issue that you actually have. It's not just your pain. It's the pain of your loved ones and your family members. You think physical pain is everything? Think of the mental trauma of the family members that have to know that their loved ones are in so much pain. Think of the pain of knowing that the loved ones are nearing death, yet living a life that's worse. One of these women lives in our house, my mother. 20 years since it was first discovered, and the thought of getting arthritis at the age of 27 still haunts us. Not something normal. Definitely not something you want for your loved ones. 20 years, various surgeries, knee replacements, and what not. But the regeneration of the bone, impossible. Her story also started in the same roots of neglect. With milk being a scarce resource at home, she didn't get a lot of it. Add to that the injuries of childhood, and the disease has decided to never leave her body. My mom is a very cheerful person though. She loves her life. With 20 years, hundreds of issues, and times when the pain was unbearable, she just cried thrice. I mean, people in relationships nowadays cry more than that. She has accepted the pain as a part of her life. She knows that that will happen. Yeah, she might get better. The hope is alive. Until the time the hope is, she is too. She lives her life that way. You know it cannot recover. There are a lot of ways that if you know people who do have such issues, they can get better. There are some methods like acupressure that can help. And I can recommend a doctor in Jayanagar called Dr. Abhishek. There's also a place called Arsha Ayurvedic Center in Thiruvananthapuram that can help you recover. They use a lot of Ayurvedic techniques like massages, diet control to make you recover holistically. On the other hand, if you don't want to go that far, there's a nutritionist called Ranjini Ram who can help you out. She helped my mother. She'll give you those nutrition plans. There are tons of issues and diseases like this that make sure your life is miserable and anything related to life is sucked out of your body. But that doesn't mean that you stop living your life the moment you have a disease. My mom still dreams. She still dreams of a time when she would play badminton. She still dreams of a time when she would paraglide. She still dreams of a time when she would do a free fall from a tall peak or a helicopter. Go to Wonderla maybe. Make sure your knees don't jerk, ma'am, said the doctor after her knee replacement. But that didn't stop her from dreaming. That did not stop her from imagining. That did not stop her from living. Over to you.